Alright, hey y'all. I don't know about you, but it's 10 till 7. I'm hungry. I don't want to wait for a pizza to be delivered, so I'm going to make a pizza. I'm going to show you how. What we're going to do is make some single serving pizzas in your toaster oven that are going to be awesome and you're going to love it. I've got the ingredients already prepped because nobody wants to see me in a video shredding cheese. So let's get started. Thin crust pizza, flour tortillas. These are like the burrito size. They're like about 9-inch. If you want a smaller one for younger kids, use a smaller tortilla. I prefer to use Classico traditional pizza sauce. They sell pizza sauce at all grocery stores. It's your taste, it's your budget. Pick out what you want. And I'm gonna make 2 pizzas here because I'm gonna have one tonight and I'm gonna have one for leftovers for tomorrow. Now, there's 2 different types of people. Some people like a lot of sauce, duh. Some people like a little bit of minimum sauce. It's your choice. You're making the pizza, you make it your way. I'm using 2 tablespoons, and you just spread the sauce around to within about a 1/2 inch of the crust. Get it about as even as you can. Again, if you like less sauce, I got some friends that don't like much sauce. It's your choice. And if you got picky kids, you can run a restaurant and make it individualized for each person. Mozzarella cheese, low moisture, part skim. This is Frigo, F-R-I-G-O. I have found that this is best. There's certain brands up here in Park City that are just have too much moisture or not enough moisture. This is what I like. I've found this over the years. So you want to spread the cheese on evenly, and depending on which camp you come from, again with the sauce, whether you like a lot of cheese or a little cheese, you can adjust it accordingly. I kind of like enough cheese to where I can feel it. Since I'm not making one to sell, I don't have to be cheap. Another thing that we're gonna do here, we're gonna do a few things that are gonna be different, but these are all according to my tastes. I've got some cheddar, medium cheddar. This is just more for color. I think it really looks cool. So just sprinkle a little bit of that on top of the mozzarella. From there, when you layer on your toppings, and you can put whatever toppings on you want. I've got several toppings here I'm gonna do. I've got pepperoni, Hormel pepperoni original. I don't do the low fat because it's a pizza. I've got canned mushrooms, and I've got some ground turkey from Costco that I've already pre-cooked and pre-seasoned to my own tastes. When you layer on your toppings, you want to start at the bottom with the stuff that does not need cooking. So because this ground turkey has already been cooked, this is going on the bottom. And you don't want to overload it because it's going to make it harder to cook. You just want to put enough to where you can taste a little bit of the turkey or whatever ingredients you're putting on here in every bite. Oh, that's about gonna do it. Now meanwhile, I've got my toaster oven in the background preheating to 450 degrees. Here's another thing that I like to do, and many people won't do this, but I had a pizza place in Park City turn me on to this. Hormel real bacon bits. again, these are already cooked. I'm only using about maybe a teaspoon, and you put it on like you would a spice. See, I got some left over from that side, so that pizza gets less than a teaspoon. And if you read the label on here, I don't think a teaspoon has more than 25 calories. Spread out over the whole pizza. It really does add a flavor boost that's gonna knock your socks off. From there, let's do some pepperoni. Now another thing that's gonna help your pizza cook better is if you, during your prep, you pull all these things out and let them kind of get up to room temperature. Taking ingredients straight from the refrigerator into the oven, it's gonna be too cold. Your crust could burn before everything melts and cooks evenly. So that's a little trick of mine, and it's also a secret of all the fast food pizza places, because they've got all their ingredients out in covered containers. 4-ounce can of mushrooms. Usually this will be good enough for 3 pizzas, depending on how many mushrooms you like on there. And I love mushrooms. I mean, I put mushrooms in mashed potatoes. They probably have no nutritional value, but I like them, and maybe it's the salty texture, I don't know. Anyways, you can put your own toppings on, pick out your own stuff that you want, and experiment. So here I've kind of loaded up mushrooms, and I've got a few left in the can, which I will be eating during the break of the video. All right, so basically that's it. I only took a few minutes to prep, and we're gonna go slide it into the oven right now. But I'm gonna show you another secret. You've heard of the brick oven pizzas and the pizza stones. I use a skillet, a square skillet that I bought from Bed Bath & Beyond. It had a handle on it. I cut the handle off. This fits perfectly. This has been preheating in my toaster oven. And this really helps give that crust that awesome flavor and that golden brown that you want. Slide your pizza onto here. Gosh, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that's already starting to sizzle. That's it. So now I'm gonna put this in the toaster oven, 450 degrees, for about 7 minutes. I know it cooks really fast at this temperature. That's why you want the ingredients somewhat room temperature. So let's watch this thing cook. Hey Siri, give me a 7-minute timer.
Your timer is set for 1 minute.
No, 7 minutes. Hey Siri, give me a 7-minute timer.
Your timer is already running. Would you like to change it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, 7 minutes and counting.
Thank you. All right, we're done. And it's probably 8 minutes because Siri screwed me over for that first minute. Let's see what we got. Oh, perfect. Look at this. Cheese has come over the edge of the crust. The pepperonis are cooked. Cheese is melted all the way through. And I can tell that the crust has got a nice golden brown to it. The other thing is, you know how when you pick up pizza from the pizza joint, or you have it delivered and it smells so good. Ah, that's what this smells like right now. Crust on the bottom. Let's see if I can show this to you. It's crispy, kind of golden brown. This is so good. And it didn't take any time. Now what I did while we were watching the pizza bake, I took the other pizza that I prepped, wrapped it in saran wrap, stuck it in the refrigerator. So tomorrow or the day after when I want another pizza, I'll pop that into the oven and it won't be leftovers, it'll be fresh. And it will be awesome. That's it, man. Look at that. Is that not like one of the best pizzas you've ever bought? And I'm getting ready to eat it. So, enjoy it. Look at this. Crispy crust. Nice and strong. I mean, I got a lot of toppings on here. There's a little bit of weight for this little itty bitty pizza. That's a good sign that your pizza is perfect when you can bite into the cheese and get stringers. Ah, this is awesome. I mean, I can taste the pepperoni and the ground turkey and the bacon bits in each bite. The other good thing that I really like, you don't have that big thick breaded crust around the edges with no toppings on it that you don't eat, or you put in a pile and you eat later. Every slice of this has got taste and cheese on it, all the way to the and over the edges. Look at that. Perfect color of a crust, nice and crispy. Perfection. Orgasmic. Hold on a second. I'm getting a rush. This pizza's so good. Wow.